Well, we've been dealing with the wind and rain all day, but as the night goes on, it sounds like things are going to get even windier, and there's the chance for power outages.
Yeah, we're just slowly creeping up. Like, I think when we started at 4, there was a couple thousand. Now there's 6,000. Like, not crazy, but you can see it, going in that direction. And at the very least, it's kind of just a nasty night out. 50, sure, but like I said before, go stand out in there and tell me what it feels like with the rain and the wind driving in. Is scouring that cold air quickly out of the mountains, and they really had no chance of this being snow. This is going to be a rain event for them, and there's a whole lot more to the west with the actual line that's going to give us our strongest winds right in here out towards Albany and through western Massachusetts. When this swings through, which will be around 7:30 over western Maine, that's our best chance of those strong winds. But even still, out ahead of it, just in the warm sector flow here, almost at 40 miles an hour in Portland, 37 miles an hour in Rockland. And so we're getting power outages with these low-level gusts. Kick it up, another 15 miles an hour, or in some cases 20 miles an hour, and then you'll see where we're at later tonight. And so this model brings that line through again around between 7 and 8. And that's when the strongest wind gusts come through into the mid-coast, 8 to 9, 9 to 10 over down East Maine. And if you're listening, you'll hear this whole thing go down. As soon as the rain starts pouring on the back end of this front, the winds will gust stronger. And there's a couple of reasons for that, but one of them is that rain actually transports momentum down to the surface. So there are winds that are very strong aloft. Rain comes down, pushes them down. And so the heaviest winds tonight will be correspondent with the heaviest rain. So just keep an eye on that. And maybe I'm the only one who cares about that. If so, sorry for the last 30 seconds. But that's just one of the things that happens with these type of systems. Things settle down after midnight tonight. It's still breezy. It'll be breezy tomorrow too, but the damaging winds will be gone. Much cooler tomorrow in the 30s with some snow squalls. So I think we still have a chance to get to up to 60 miles an hour over down East Maine and into the mid-coast. 45 to 55 I think will be relatively easy. You consider we're almost at 40 and the front isn't here yet. And then in between 30 to 45 miles an hour, another max of 45 to 55 in the mountains. Rain amounts, in addition to what's already happened here, about another inch or so. So I don't think flooding is going to be a big part of this equation. Certainly it will be raining pretty hard tonight. Another one comes through on Saturday. Warm front way up in Canada, not as strong. Waits until Saturday afternoon. Lighter rain, lighter wind, but similar feel. And then we've got a couple quiet days, and then another storm comes in on Tuesday, which this European model thinks is the same type of storm, more rain. But I put mixed possible, and the reason for that is we talked about the NAO yesterday, if you guys are paying attention, and how we're going to go into the pattern that's maybe a little bit more wintry. I think Tuesday is like maybe a transition in there, where maybe we get a little mix out of it and then change to rain, and then the next storm potentially could be something. Or maybe I'm just a weenie, and I'm hoping for a snowstorm. I don't know which it is. But in the meantime, we'll watch those outages tonight. I do think we will see a fairly significant amount of them, by 8, 9 o'clock tonight.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Keith.